So for today's training, we are talking about affiliate theme cash and how you can profit as an affiliate using trends or popular themes and items. And basically, we're going to discuss how you can quickly, how to quickly create your ideas for profiting as an affiliate. You can generate ideas for earning profits as an affiliate from things like holidays or major product launches like those that are going on in the news. Some examples of those would include the iPhone 5. That's a new launch that just came out. Anything to do with the iPhone is always a big deal. Any new major cell phone launch is always a huge event. And the great thing about it is there's lots of different products that you can sell with those. Like with the iPhone 5, it's not really that you're going to make a ton of money selling the iPhone 5. Because you can't really go buy a whole warehouse full of them, but you can actually sell them as an affiliate, make a commission through sites like Amazon, eBay Partner Network, sites like that that we'll cover. And more importantly, though, there's a lot of things that you can become an affiliate for as well, and those are things like accessories. You've got new, screen protectors. You've got everything from, new new phone cords. There's all kinds of different things that are coming out. Video games. Anytime there's a major new video game, Halo's always been a popular one in the past. If you're into those kinds of things, even if you're not into those types of things, those kind of products always end up becoming something that there's a lot of people talking about it. There's a lot of buzz and excitement about it. So you too can become an affiliate for it. You could actually create an entire website themed around just video games, and there's people out there that do that and do quite well. You can even go into your local store like Target, Walmart, those kinds of stores, and actually see in the electronics departments what new video games are coming out because they always display them. You can go in, research about the game, write a review about it, and you could have a nice little review site. So that's just another little tip that you could follow. Video game systems and major accessories, like for example, Xbox when they came out with the Xbox Connect, that was a really big deal. You could actually promote that as an affiliate through Amazon, eBay Partner Networks, and a variety of other sources. There's when the Wii came out, that was a huge deal, of course, the Nintendo Wii, and then when that came out, they had the Wii Fit that they also included with it as well. So lots of different possibilities there. Some diet systems, those are also things that you could actually create a website around. You could sell books on the topic. You could get people onto an email list and promote additional products through sources like ClickBank and stuff like that. Exercise equipment that you see advertised on TV, like the Bowflex. For a while, there was one that Chuck Norris always advertised, the Total Home Gym. Things that people are seeing on TV that people are going to know about. Those are also good things and good themes to create a website around. And the whole idea here is not really necessarily just saying, hey, target one particular product, but maybe come up with a theme for your website. So maybe you have a website really focused in on just video games or just different diet systems or just exercise equipment. And every time a new exercise equipment comes out, you do a review on it. You maybe research more about it, write articles about exercising, those types of things. Amazon Kindle Fire. You could create an entire website around those niche of products. So tablets, you could do a tablet review blog if you wanted to. Tablets are like the little tablet PCs. The Amazon Kindle Fire's one. The iPad. Google's got quite a few Android tablets. They sell some at Target, Walmart, Costco. Everybody that has an electronics department seems to be carrying some sort of a tablet. So you could do a website that just reviews them. And so the whole purpose here is to really build up a theme website so that when trends come out there, because there's always new trends coming out, there's always new product launches, there's always new cell phones coming out. Android is also very popular for those. But the goal here is to create a website that's themed and focused around a very particular topic, because that's going to help you long term in the search engines to have a website that's loaded with good content that's very focused. Like if you have a website just about iPhone tips and tricks, that's actually a huge niche in and of itself just because the iPhone's so big. But maybe you also have a website, a cell phone review blog, or an exercise equipment blog, and so you just keep adding new posts to it, new product reviews. On top of the product reviews, you're writing about that. Same thing with the video game sites. You can come up with different strategies to go with some of those popular games, just to build content and value around those types of topics. So there's lots of different ideas you can profit from, and I'll share a few more here in just a moment. So here's a few sites that you can go to for latest information on new product launches, and just to kind of help you see what's trending and what's exciting and what people are interested in. One major website here is cnet.com. It's the letter C and it's net.com. CNET is all about. In fact, they have their own little online webcast thing. They're just a very popular site. They do a lot of product reviews. They do also a lot of like software downloads and things like that, but they're very technical oriented. And so, of course, the iPhone 5 rolled out, so they do a lot of coverage on that. But when there's something big in the technology world coming out, and it's going to be found on this site. So you could go to this website, once a week, once a month, watch your local news even and see what kind of gadgets and gizmos they're talking about. There's also other sites, technology related, that you can find, the latest information that you could, quickly basically give you an idea for a theme site that you could go after. There's a lot of technical websites out there that do very well, and all they focus on is technical, gadgets. They're affiliates for those types of products. They review them. They might sell ad space on their website, which is what CNET does, and sites like that. But it's a good source to go to, so you know what's coming out, what's fresh, and that way you could either build, add on to your current profit stream that you have going, or you could build a new one, kind of focused on that. Amazon bestsellers always has been one of my favorites. If you Google the phrase Amazon bestsellers, like I have on my screen there, you'll actually come up with the URL there. It'll be the first result, amazon.com/best sellers, and then it usually has some random letters behind it. And basically, it tells you the most popular items in electronics, toys, beauty, music, sports, and outdoors. And it really, what it does is, if you have a themed, website that's focused around, let's say, sports and outdoors, or just focused on camping, even, you could narrow down under Amazon bestsellers and find the most popular camping equipment that people want. So it's a good bestseller, because Amazon, quite frankly, is one of the largest retailers out there, and you can also become an affiliate with them, as I will address. TechCrunch.com, that's another major website that comes up with the latest technology news and information. So you can go to TechCrunch to find out what's hot and fresh as far as technology goes, just kind of like CNET. You'll notice I kind of fairly heavy on technology. It's not because I'm an internet marketing guy. It's not just because of that. It's because technology is a very huge niche. Some of the largest websites online are very technology driven. Almost everybody that that I know seems to like gadgets. Even the older generations are getting into buying more and more gadgets and things like that. So technology's never going to go away. It's very innovative. So those are good things to kind of stay on top of. And there's plenty of content that you could write about. And like I said, within technology, you can focus clear on down to something like cell phones, video games. There's all TVs, Blu-ray players. There's all sorts of directions that you could go with technology. Yahoo Trending Now. That's actually a really cool way to go, is on the homepage of yahoo.com, and maybe even do these, like I said, once a week, once a month, those kind of things, just to get some ideas. Every once in a while I try to go to Yahoo, just to see, hey, what's fresh out there. A lot of times you're not going to find anything that you might be able to find useful, but sometimes you can. Sometimes there's interesting things out there. So sometimes it's just regular news, and a lot of times, though, there might be new products that are launching, so they're trending, or there's a new diet fad going on that's trending, or something that you could leverage. But Yahoo.com, in the top right corner, they have that trending now section. CNN.com, of course, any major news site is always going to be up to date on what's trending, what's hot, what people want to know about, those types of topics as well. So I would look at CNN.com as a big one. Your favorite news, you could look at Fox News, you could look at ABC News, any major news site, and a lot of times you'll notice even they have a very big technology. Technology is very important to them. As you see right here on their top tab, that's one of their top interests. So obviously they're getting a lot of traffic from that. Google.com/trends. Google.com/trends. It's Google Trends. It's something one of their older programs, but it's still working. It's still a great way to kind of tap into what's hot, kind of like Yahoo Trending now, but it's kind of Google's own version. So you can see basically if you go there, kind of it just gives you a sampling of hot searches in the U.S. and it'll tell you, are they hot topics, those kind of things. And then you can also click on the more hot searches you see there at the right hand bottom right corner, and you can actually come up with some ideas for additional hot trends that people are actually looking for in Google right now, pretty much up to the day that you're looking for. So it does a really good job of giving you really good coverage of what's hot, what's trending, and those types of things. So here's some other ideas and holidays that you could theme your website around. And then what I'm going to do after this is actually show you on my screen, how to actually go through setting up a website from start to finish. And it's going to be a very basic website, but the whole point is to show you that it is not difficult to do this, and it's something anybody can do. The whole point is, about giving you a system that you can follow. And so what I'm kind of laying the groundwork for is to give you an idea and a concept of creating a good website that the search engines are going to like and that you can profit from for the long term. Cell phone companies, those are really big, like we touched on. We did talked about the iPhone being popular, but really, there's actually entire blogs. There's actually one out there called T-Mo News, which is only about T-Mobile news and information. It's not written by an employee. It's not, really put out by T-Mobile itself. It's actually an independent blogger that just, notice in the domain they do not use T-Mobile. They just try to basically scoop any story related to what kind of new phones they're coming out with. They have a very targeted audience. You could even create a blog just about, Verizon's phones coverage, those types of things. If you're a cell phone nut, there's lots of things there. Everybody has a phone, so you can imagine there's a lot of different angles you can go with that. AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint. You could do blogs about those. You could, look at their websites, look at the new phones they're coming out with, the new Android phones, the latest device. Again, back to technology again. Another one I didn't get a chance to touch on yet, but sports seasons. You could also create a website just focused on a certain niche or certain sports and licensed memorabilia. You can actually become an affiliate to sell licensed collegiate clothes, like Washington State University apparel or Duke University, t-shirts or jerseys or basketball shorts or whatever it is that you want to sell. You could have a website just devoted to jackets. So you go around, and you become an affiliate through Amazon or maybe footballfanatics.com or some other major website like Fans Edge or something that sells these types of products. And you have something that can sell well for you, especially around big times like college football season or college basketball March Madness, where here in the U.S. where everybody gets excited about certain sports. There's a lot of opportunities there. You could have your website that sells sports equipment. You could blog about the different sports seasons going on as well. So if you're a sports nut, there's ways you can profit, and I know people that make good money doing this. And I've actually had a website that I sold that made good commissions each month. It was just consistent income from basically just promoting licensed memorabilia. So there's a lots of opportunity there as well. Sports equipment, there's lots of different sports seasons. So you could have a website just about baseball and softball. And it doesn't have to talk about Major League Baseball. I'm talking like youth sports, youth leagues. They're always looking for equipment like hats, helmets, those kind of things. You can become an affiliate on Amazon for those products, or become an affiliate for Dick's Sporting Goods or one of the other major sporting good companies, and you could actually, become an affiliate there and review baseball helmets and bats and gloves and research it. You don't have to actually sit there and use the products to sit there and review them, as long as you're not telling people, hey, I bought this and I used it, when you're not. As long as you're honest about it and you do your own research on it, you can look at reviews from other people. You can basically get ideas about these products by doing your own research. The point is, you want to have a website that's themed around a certain topic. You could only promote basketball jerseys. You could maybe hook up with a custom screen printing and embroidery company and send them sales leads. That was one of the first things I used to do, was actually selling customized apparel to schools and different organizations. And so you could become an affiliate for those kind of things as a sales rep and use a website to draw them in. Traveling and recreation, you could have a whole website talking about camping gear, kayaks, fishing, those types of things. And then, of course, a real big one that you can tap into is holidays like Christmas. There's always popular toys. Obviously, people shop like crazy on Christmas. But one of the coolest ways you can profit during the Christmas rush is on what products are popular. Like what items are going to be the most popular that year. So, those kind of things could include, as far as Christmas goes, the top 10 products of the year, top 10 products for people over 60, top 10 products for, um, you know, teenagers, those types of things. You can actually, become an affiliate and review different products. Create a Christmas gift website if you want, and just all you're doing is you're reviewing different products. You could create top 10 list or top 7 list or whatever you want to do for each niche. Baby top 50 items for babies, top 50 items for teens, top 50 items for teen boys, those kind of things. Top 50 items for college students. And you could really just, it would take a lot of work to go through all those review and everything. But the point is, we want to, the websites themselves are simple to build, but we'll discuss kind of the more difficult part, which is the promoting and, of course, having a consistent content creation schedule for it. Halloween, surprisingly, it's one of the better holidays that you can make a killing on. Halloween costumes are absolutely huge. People go nuts over those things, and they will spend a killing getting their kid the best and greatest costumes. And so you can actually become an affiliate for a major website like buycostumes.com, and I'll show you that website in just a moment. And you can actually just promote their products. Thanksgiving, there's some things you can promote around there. One of the best things around Thanksgiving that happens here in the U.S. is Black Friday, so you can actually come up, with the latest deals for each, which place to shop on the day after Thanksgiving where you can get the best sales. Mother's Day, Father's Day, these are holidays that happen every single year, and you could be ready with the website, that year round you can collect commissions on, but also you're ready to go to make a killing around these holiday seasons. Mother's Day, Father's Day, same thing as Christmas, reviewing the top products. People want gift ideas. People are always searching for the best gift ideas, and what better way to make money than to actually give them content that tells them a little bit about what kind of what things the mothers and fathers would like. Valentine's Day, another huge holiday. Lots of gift ideas there that you could become an affiliate for on Amazon or many other websites. St. Patrick's Day, not as huge a holiday, but there are certain T-shirts and certain ways that you can actually become an affiliate for. So these are just some ideas for additional places that you could profit from. Right here, this one here is buycostumes.com. This is their website. You can actually become an affiliate for these guys through one of the websites I'll share with you in just a moment. And these guys, and that's kind of the website we're going to set up, as a website that kind of reviews Halloween products. So a few websites that you can go to actually become an affiliate for different offers beyond just ClickBank. I'm actually not even talking about ClickBank here, because we talk so much about promoting digital products that we forget that there are a lot of physical items that you can sell and make a lot of commissions on. CJ.com, Commission Junction, is one of the big ones. So CJ.com is one that you should go to and sign up for, look at becoming an affiliate for. What I would recommend with these guys before signing up is follow the steps that I'm doing here and actually create a very simple basic website around a theme and know kind of what niche you want to go after, and then create your website And then I mean just submit your website to them because they do require that you have a website to apply. So that'll increase your chances of getting into their system. But they're pretty easy to get in there. Once you're in there, there's a ton of offers that you can promote from many different sources. Shareasale.com. These guys are another good one, just like Commission Junction. What these sites are that I'm showing you is very similar to like what the ClickBank Marketplace is for digital products or the JVZoo Marketplace, but it's a marketplace for physical products that you can promote. And so you're not going to get 50% commission just because there's no profit margin there for that, but you might get 10% or 15%, and which adds up at the end of the day. And also you can sell a lot higher volume, and sometimes there's a better conversion on those kind of things instead of information products, so it kind of evens out, that. And there's a lot more traffic, generally a lot more interest, I should say, and a lot more traffic within these major niches because people know about the latest washing machine that they want because they saw it on the TV. So if you had a washing machine review site, there you go. So there's all kinds of ways there that you can tap into it, and you can kind of see how it can kind of get scaled and grow rather large. Amazon Associates. Just do a Google search for Amazon Associates because it's hard to find their link. And then linkshare.com. This is one that's been around a while. You can actually, at least in the past, you used to be able to become a Walmart.com affiliate, and it was ran by Linkshare. I'm not sure if they've changed since then, but it kind of gives you the idea of the caliber of companies that they actually work with. So, and this kind of these websites that I just gave you, these last four websites, are actually websites that that you can become an affiliate for different physical products, for popular products. You can find all kinds of sites. Again, the only thing I would recommend is that you follow the steps here and get yourself a very basic blog type website set up so that you can actually start moving forward with some of these companies and becoming an affiliate so you can monetize them. So here's the basic steps to profit, very simple, and then I'm going to go live on my screen and actually show you how to do some of these steps. First one is select your niche. So come up with an idea that you want to target. Whether it's, hey, I want to do a website that just reviews cell phones. I want to do a website that reviews or that basically promotes sports apparel, licensed sports material. I want to create a website that's just about the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 3, or I want to do a website that's just about hunting products or camping products. You come up with a niche that you're interested in that you could blog about, and this is no different than if you're promoting information products as far as choosing your niche. But you come up with a niche, that's in a market that's got a high scalability because it's advertised all over. So that's kind of the whole focus there. Select your niche and come up with a market that you want to go after. The next thing is that you want to choose your domain name, set up your website on WordPress, and then create good content that's focused around that website. Create good, relevant content. And basically, you want to have a very large website because gone are the days, it still works to a point, but it used to be a lot easier to create a very thinly veiled, content site with very little, or a website with very little content on an affiliate site. And so you used to be able to have hundreds. Some of these guys used to have hundreds of websites or 50 websites, and all like just very small 1 or 2 page websites. But now it's important that you kind of choose a niche, and it can be one of these larger niches, and you just focus on that and go after it. And the key part is you want to create good content. And that could mean lots of posts. It's not going to happen overnight, especially with these kind of niches. But it's something that you want to build on. So make sure when you choose your niche, it's something you're interested in. And the good thing is, if it's something just like Halloween costumes to get you started, now's the perfect time. If you're watching this, But really, any time's a good time to start going on that because it's one of those things that reoccurs every single year. And so you can actually get it going with good content, get some traffic going, work on getting traffic, and then after you get things going where you have a decent amount of traffic, you can zero in on other opportunities too. Because if you do go the costume niche, there's always Christmas season where people get Santa costumes and other things like that. There's all kinds of other ideas for different things you can promote year round for those. And then on top of that, you could have a website that's about baseball, so every year, and then you've got another one about football, and then you have another one about basketball, and so all year round you have websites that are, at a peak time. If you go the technology route, you're never going to run out of options, even the video game route, because there's always new video games. So you just kind of have to choose what you're interested in and go after it, and just create good content about it. And then, of course, promote, promote, promote. I know that sounds like a broken record, but we're not going to be able to do tons on the promotion part. Actually, we covered a lot of that in some of our other trainings. But the key part is here is when it comes down to promoting, you just have to be consistent. That's the key thing. As far as creating good content and promoting, it's all about consistency. So it's all about consistency and all about focus and just, making something happen. So then once you get it to a point, and the reason I said promote, promote, promote is I really meant to put it in there 3 times because I wanted to drive home that you have to set up the website, choose the niche, get all that done. But then it's not enough anymore just to set it up. It used to be you could set up a website and you'd get some visitors, and you might actually make some decent commissions. But now it's one of those things where you got to actually actively promote it, and that could include paid promotions. The nice thing about promoting these types of products is sometimes you get a little higher conversion than if you're promoting an ebook. Instead of maybe a 1%, you might see 10 to 15%, because people sometimes will end up, being more apt to buy from a trusted source like Amazon. So you're not making as much commission, but you might sell a better volume of those. So it kind of adds up. Plus, for whatever reason, a lot of the paid search sites, they tend to be more focused. They tend to prefer physical type products, although they're becoming more anti affiliate review sites. As long as you have websites with lots of good content, that's why I talk about the importance of having lots of good content. It's going to make it easier if you want to go paid traffic. You've got video options. You can do a lot of video reviews. You can do articles, those types of things. Just the normal traffic methods. We're not talking about anything crazy, here. But there are other, ideas you could do, using Pinterest. There's lots of other material, but the key thing is promote, 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 make some commissions, and then you can go on to a new niche, a new site, and then or just keep going, keep building on your other site. But the goal here is whether you have only one site that's your main profit stream or 10 websites, or every 6 months you decide to create a new one because you have a system going. The point is you just want to basically keep at it and keep promoting it, keep adding new content, because that's what's going to keep you fresh and relevant and keep your site important. So with all that said, I'm going to go ahead and jump off the PowerPoint here, and we're going to jump right into actually creating one of these websites. It's not going to be a free website, but once you have your domain and hosting, everything else is covered.